last time we had the boo-boo, where I thought I was working on Belfast, but apparently I was not. Let's go to a little bit different one. That'll work. I don't know if we've played this one before, but I figure we can't really have a series that uses Mayhem as the background music without including the Mysteriis. Just saying it makes me feel like I have used it already, but that's okay. Because it's awesome. It's historic. It's from 1994. Yeah, it qualifies now as classic music. Not classical, but like, if a car that's older than 25 years can be considered a classic, I think. At least at one time that was the thing. So if we apply the same list of music, I know I've heard what people call classic rock, though it's not 25 years old. Also, I mentioned classic rock is garbage. But, like, and if you're using a definition of classic rock that doesn't define it in terms of age, then so much of what people refer to as metal to me is classic rock. Oh my goodness. Like when people try to talk about metal and then they bring up something like AC/DC, I know that conversation can end immediately. Or even worse, they bring up something like corn. Yeah, I'll just stop talking to that person forever. Or Metallica. Oh, Metallica's the worst. I don't care whether it's old or new Metallica, it's the worst. Iron Maiden and Black Sabbath, also terrible. I know, like, they have historical significance, but I mean, so did Johann Sebastian Bach, so that's what I think of that argument. Oh, you wouldn't have metal if it wasn't for bands like Iron Maiden. It's like, well, you probably wouldn't have metal if it wasn't for Ludwig von Beethoven either. Let me not get run over by the ships that provide unnecessary life points. I would really like to finish this in the next couple videos, because I got the next game already on the way. No, I will not yet be going back to Code Vein or Dark Rays Valkyrie. The next one I'm not going to shoot for Platinum, I'm just going to play through it for as long as I feel like it, and you know, if Platinum happens, great, but that will not be the goal. Because I gotta play through the Japanese version because it's not getting a Western release. Apparently there might be an English version that's coming to Hong Kong at some point, but I don't know. I found it on Amazon, so I went ahead and grabbed it. I'm not scared of trying to navigate Japanese menus. Google Translate works pretty well. Works well enough for me to figure out what's going on. But might not work well enough to get the Platinum trophy. So we'll see how it goes. But familiar with Oni-chan-bara. There's a new one of those, Oni-chan-bara Origins. That looks really awesome, because they changed the art style, and this one apparently is basically the first two games recreated, similar to how they did Burst Renewal. And so it looks really awesome, but yeah, no Western release. Thanks, Sony. I don't know what's up with this policy of censorship. I mean, I understand they want to take a scene or two out of the game. I don't really care about that. But to just like unilaterally deny the release to the West, I mean, if you're already coming out with an English-speaking version, and then it's just about having it on the PSN store, you don't have to have a physical release. But no. That's why I've said in the past, I'm kind of surprised this game got a Western release. And there's nothing that objectionable in this game. Oni-chan-bara is a little bit different, but still. If there's Azur Lane 2, I will be even more impressed if it gets a Western release. I'm looking forward to the release of the Google gaming system. Oh no, we got an ad. Oh, they put the ad right in the middle of Freezing Moon. That's terrible. Alright, so done with Belfast. Do you have anything that's like leveled up? Nope. Whatever. That's a good one there. Oh, no T3 general parts. Oh, let's not forget to change the secretary. Goodness. It's all for nothing. Yeah. I think they could have done a way better job with the plot in this game. I mean, the stakes are just so low until right at the very end of the game. And even then, they're never that high. Is this forward? Yeah. Wow, who's hitting me with what? Oh, I don't want to change out ships. Don't just waste time. Come on, let me get another single stage level. Because that's 8 seconds wasted. Observer's tentacles, like in the actual battle mode, are great. Also, those laser shots are just annihilate you. Where do I get that weapon for my ships? Not that I would need it, but still would be cool. Oh, oops. Oh well. In my opinion, Mysteriis is the most definitive black metal album. Like, even in reference to other Mayhem albums. I mean, this is the one where half the members were dead by the time it was released. Let's check Being High's stats, because I think she was our secretaryship a few times before. But nah, we gotta go further. Oh, here, I can upgrade this. For no reason whatsoever. Just to have tons of upgraded equipment. Yay. I think the 10 times serving as your secretaryship has to be after you have the crush status. No.
Sabotage totally clobbered me when he activated the cyclonic.
That's great. Now I think this is the definitive black metal album. Venom, who coined the term black metal, will tell you that anything like this is not black metal at all. But then when you hear them define black metal, it's like, well, nah, you just have no clue what you're talking about. Like, just because you coined the term doesn't make you the expert on its substance. Because the definition he offers would be just like classic rock, which is what I would classify them as. Was that enough times? I don't know. Sick. Oh, I left my water across the room. I've got nothing equipped here. Yes, that one. I wish it would increase that percentage. That 5% more damage. Speed things up a bit. And let's not forget to change the secretary's shirt.
お姉さんにお任せよ。いつも準備 OK だよ。それでは演習開始。これでも耐えられる必要はありません。よくやった。こんなこともあるのね。これ以上ない結果です。隙間時間も無駄にはできませんよ。話を聞かない子はお仕置き。これでも耐えられるかしら。逃がさない。お前たちを見くびったつもりはないんだ。目標は全て達成したね。キンディちゃんは本当に可愛いな。はい、今行きますね。これでも耐えられるかしら。目標は全て達成したです。お姉さんにお任せよ。それでは演習開始。これでも耐えられるかしら。私も頑張るにゃ。これ以 上ない結果です。
I think that's 6.
大丈夫、迷わないでいくよ。はい、今行きますね。
So Chamber Z2 Chaos got a Western release. So see, they've changed their policies at some point,
これ以上ない結果。
which I understand somewhat, given the Western climate and what's going on. Not, I guess, right now, but what was going on like a year ago. I mean, from a business standpoint, it makes sense, but I mean, Nintendo's not doing that.
これ以上ない結果。
Nintendo seems to be bringing over anything and everything.
今のうちにじゃがバタ食べよ。
I don't know anything about
今行
Xbox,
きますね。勝利の栄光はどちらがつかむか。これでも
except for you basically just have a Microsoft computer. I don't know. I've never owned one.
目標はすべて達成した。
I take that back. I had an Xbox 360, or no, maybe just a regular one, for like a month. And I think like died before I even like finished the first game. It was used. I think I got it like as a trade or something.
今行きますね。チームとも健闘を祈るにゃ。これでも耐えられるかしら。出さないで。やったのでこれで決めるです。目標はすべて達成した。
That might have been 10.
おかえり。肩慣らししましょうか。誰のことを知りたいのかしら。私の何を見たいのかしら。まあ、お姉さんの見間違いじゃないわよね。これを私に渡すということは、私ともっと濃密な時間を過ごしたいということね。お姉さん、恋人同士くらいで十分だと思っていたんだけど。甘かったのは私の方かしら。明日からずっと刺激的な日々を送りましょうね。あ、や、お預けなのね。
任せるがいい。拙者の力量を足すこれ。いいだろう。これにするのか。分かった。これか。いいだろう。なるほど。
Oh, now we're down to the blue equipment. See, that's a good one there. See, I wonder if those stack. This is probably the last set.
全力で頑張ります。
This is our early morning episode. Started at like 6 o'clock.
これ以上ない結果です。今準備してるからもう少し待って。
6 o'clock Monday. No, I forget what day it is.
There it is.
わかりま
It's day
した。
50 of quarantine. That's what Trevor Noah said.
両チームとの健闘を祈るにゃ。大丈夫だ。
So what day is it? It's Wednesday. I know that because I was going to take our trash out on Tuesday. And
これ以上ない結果。
you can't do that on Tuesday.
So には答えてみせよう。それでは演習開始。全力で行く。いってヘイじゃあ。そこですね。あとはお願いしますね。これ以上ない結果です。
What's really frustrating about Sony is how the censorship that they're doing is just like of their primarily Japanese, anime style content. Because like Grand Theft Auto is totally cool, God of War is totally cool, and those are way more explicit. Like I wouldn't let Doug sit here and watch me play Grand Theft Auto or maybe God of War, but I don't play them anyways. But there's things in those that would just be kind of hard to explain to a 7-year-old. Whereas anything in here, I can explain this pretty easily.
目標はすべて達成した。 少し休憩いたしましょう。
I mean, the objectification of people, male or female, is pretty easy to explain, and it's so common it hardly needs explanation. And the combat is pretty mild, It's not like graphic or anything. What he has trouble understanding is the fact that they are the battleships. He'll be like, where are the ships? But then there still are ships that look like ships. But try explaining the stuff in Grand Theft Auto to a 7-year-old. That'd be just... You get my point. Those games are terrible anyways. Well, I don't know, I haven't played any of them since like San Andreas, but that was terrible. That's a franchise that's been solely carried based on its explicit content and nothing else. I mean, yeah, they did have big open worlds where you could do a lot of stuff like early on, and I'll admit I have not played any of the more recent ones, but I also have no interest in playing them, so. And it's not like I'm some hipster that just refuses to play anything that's mainstream. I mean, I'm enjoying Final Fantasy VII Remake a lot. I'm not streaming it because I'm sure everybody's and their brother's playing that game. So it would be the point. And it's so cinematic. You know, I mean, you basically just be watching a movie at that point.
両チームとも健闘を祈るにゃ。全力で行く。油断しました。力が抜けちゃうのです。
But just because I'm not streaming it, I guess I can still discuss it and criticize it. I wish they had maintained a little bit more of the spirit of 7 in the remake, the original. Like, I feel like the original was more anime style, and like I think they did a good job with the still not far enough. Hey, I didn't forget to change my ship. I did. Oh my goodness. Stop giving me ads for alternation. I don't even know what that is. Your marketing is ineffective. Oh, changing that secretary ship is... I've forgotten that so many times now. I need to just procedurally start checking it. Well, we can run through 10 battles pretty quick. I wish they didn't have... The fact that it has to be your secretary's ship is really frustrating because it means you can only work on one at a time. God, it's 2 episodes in a row where I forgot to do that now. Oh well, how many episodes did I spend just figuring that out? Look, if you're gonna make the conditions of the trophy something that's so lengthy and just grinding to the bone, at least make the conditions explicit. You know, the Neptunia games will require you to get like X number of super rare CPU cards, which will basically require you to reset the game many times. Many times. Like you go and stack up, like you go and collect all the card packs that you can hold at once, and then, you know, save your game and then load your game and open them all. And if you didn't get a super rare one, you load your game again. And so on and so forth. But see, at least that condition is clear from the outset. I don't have to spend like hours just figuring out how to get CPU cards. By the time I was to the point where I was looking for them, I had accumulated a pretty good number. Just not enough super rare ones. Like, if these conditions had been clear, I'm sure I could have done this, completed this a long time ago. See again. And this is a long ad. Sometimes I'll let the ads play out, but not if they're 2 minutes.
これで決着をつけましょうね。終わらせるでごめんなさい。目標は全て達成したです。待つことが戦略の一つよ。
任せるがいい。
勝利の女神はどちらに微笑むかよ。頑張ってください。違う。あら、困っちゃうわね。目標は全て達成したです。
I bet that's 10.
獅子白兎の精神が試されよう。誰のことを詳しく知ろうというのだ。
Not that.
甘だれ石を奪う。
Oh, still not quite there.
拙者の座右の銘。
作戦開始です。
What, 2, 3 more.
雲さんのも観察しませんか？
冠された最強の名。決して怪我しはせぬ。
頑張ってください。終わり。これで問題なし。どうですか？
So, while I was mentioning this is the definitive black metal album, it's not the first one. I guess you would have to call Count Death Crush and any preceding Burzum albums.
期待には応えてみせよう。
Is there a preceding Burzum album? There's an EP, I think.
全力で。
The first black metal album isn't an album at all, but a bootleg. Just because the events that surround that one are kind of fundamental to the history.
拙者に任せるがいい。全力で。行く。
ごめんなさい。
And so the quality on it's awful. So I'm not going to use it here, but I think that's 10. I think that's 10. Dawn of the Black Hearts, though, would be the first, I guess, if you're not going to count Death Crush in the preceding Burzum albums. If you're looking for one that's just like obviously a good starting point. Not for listening, but for the art form. There we go. For listening, it's terrible.
これまでとは違う技術も学ばねばならぬようだな。まずは料理と家事について学ぼうと思う。恥ずかしいながら手伝っていただけないか。
I did say half the band was dead before this one came out, and I should clarify that that's not totally accurate, at least not as banned as it appears on this album. The timeline of events gets a little confusing. Alright, here, let me go ahead and set up the next one. Alright, so we got Portland already in the fleet. Have we already oathed Portland? No. So I don't forget next time, let's go ahead and change the secretaryship to Portland. There we go. And then I will say, take it easy. How much music's left? Yeah, like 2 minutes. We can check out the shop and go ahead and get our tokens. Or our heart rings. Just kidding, the other there I have 0, even if I have know for a fact I've performed the oath ritual. Yeah, we did get Neptune's Promise Ring. So, like on the last episode, we'll see how how sick of it I am. Yeah, album's over in like 10 seconds. Oh, that's the end. Oh no, not more alternation. Alright, well Bismarck says bye.